you're gonna have this tire right beside that rock. That's fine, right there.
All right, well, good morning. We are on a very wet, rainy drive, heading over to the Sacramento area to meet up with everybody else. And then we're gonna go up 50 to Tahoe, drop down onto 395. But I am so thankful for a lot of reasons that we're going down to this trip, but it is the first big storm of the season here in Northern California.
Most of my videos are about overlanding, the trails, the terrain, the rigs, destinations, and time with friends. But this one's different. We're on our way to Overlanding for Warriors, an event that's about more than just the drive. It's about purpose, people, and giving back. I attended the first Overlanding for Warriors event in 2021. A solid turnout. All out in the Mojave Desert to support our veterans. Looking back at those early photos, my kid, our basic setup, it's wild to see how far things have come. My setup has evolved, and so has the event. From that first desert meetup to something a whole lot bigger. Yeah, my setup looks different.
We probably do too. All right, we're here at the meeting spot. Met up with Joe and Ivy, who just got here in the Bronco, Neville, and cannot wait to get out of this cold, rainy weather.
I've always had a deep respect for the men and women who serve, and for the families standing behind them. People who carry things most of us will never see. So when this event comes around, I make the 500-mile drive.
All right, so we are on Highway 88. It cuts over from Myers near Tahoe. And we're stopped. It looks like there's a car that's spun out up ahead. And so we're just waiting for it to get on the hook. And we'll be on our way. It's going to be kind of weird, like snow right now. And a couple hours later, we're going to be where it's like 75. And
My truck has never seen snow.
ever now. How long have you had it, buddy?
Since 2023.
I didn't think it was supposed to snow up here.
I didn't think so either, but I know you said let's try to get over before. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Just trying to get some pictures of the YouTubers doing some YouTube stuff.
I'm a rookie, buddy. I'm a boot at this stuff. All right, well, good evening. We got down to the Alabama Hills area, and we're actually camping just outside of that. There wasn't a lot of space, but we are at a place called, I think, Tuttle Creek Campground. So none of us are really campground people, but it was getting late, getting dark. We wanted to find a spot before it got too dark. And as soon as we pulled in here, there's nobody else around right here, by the way. As soon as we pulled in here, we were treated with moonrise, and it's still happening. So the camera doesn't do it justice. We're there down Overland, my buddy Steven. Thank you, Steven. I don't know if you can see this, but this has a prominent spot right there. You had Velcro? I'm just kidding.
Morning light crept over Owens Valley, soft and steady. Just being in the moment for a while, I took it all in. That stillness, that sense of space. This moment reminded me of a John Muir writing. The morning was calm and the mountains were coming to view in growing light. One by one they came, each with its own character in majestic repose. The rocks were full of light, and the air was as clean as the sky.
Camp was barely waking up, just outlines of trucks and tents in the half-light. In this valley, held between the Sierra to the west and the Inyo Mountains to the east.
Two long ridge lines framing a place that hasn't changed much at all. Standing there, it made sense why people have stopped to watch mornings like this. Different lives, different reasons, same first light.
Oh, good morning. It's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I got up a little later than I wanted to. I want to catch the sunrise. All right, let's go walk around. Explore this little campground a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that over the water, but there are coyotes howling all over. I hope you can hear that. That's pretty freaking cool. They don't sound like they're that far. Yeah, you hear them? They just kind of all started. Let me just show you around our camp. So this is a group of, I don't know, maybe 20 rigs so far, coming in a day early. And really everybody's here to kind of help Daniel get set up for this event. So a bunch of us helped build the stage earlier because he's bringing in a band. So it was like putting Legos together. Ultimately got it done. But they're at the far end of the camp. But this is kind of like our little crew here.
You know him? Yeah. Okay, he's on his way. You know if he can camp here tonight?
You betcha.
Okay, cool.
Crap, I gotta get that. This is way cooler.
Yeah, I figured that
That's awesome.
53 Willies. So there's this guy. This is awesome. I'm gonna go right here where the tree's at. Is that okay? Yeah.
You know,
That's so great.
Wi-Fi is side by side.
with Willie's.
So anyway, the plan tonight is to essentially just kind of hang out, have some dinner. I think we got enough. Man, those tomahawks are crazy. And enjoy the night. It's got a little cooler. Still warm though. Like for November, holy cow. This is pretty incredible. And just hang out, kind of catch up with everybody. And yeah, go from there.
That evening, we all hung around the kitchen area for a while, trading stories, passing plates, just enjoying the night as dinner came together. Joe was at the grill working on a spread that needed its own zip code. Massive tomahawks seared perfectly over an open flame. We were eating well that night. When it was ready, we sat down together and raised a glass for Brian and Melanie. Their wedding was just a couple of weeks away, getting married on a ledge in the Grand Canyon. These are great people, easy to celebrate. A little later on, we walked over to wish Eric a happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
That group's always lively. You could hear the laughter from our camp way before we made it over. We stayed for a while, caught up, shared a few laughs, and then wandered back to our side of camp. When the night finally quieted down, it was cool and still. Moonlight on the valley floor, and the hum of diesel heaters in the background.
Well, good morning. It is officially day one of the Overlanding for Warriors. So everybody's just starting to kind of get up. I was up probably about 5:15, caught the sunrise, and it was beautiful. Now the sun is hitting the Sierras behind me in Mount Whitney, but people are starting to stir. I'm hearing jet boils all over the camp, smelling coffee, and before you know it, we'll start to smell the bacon and everybody cooking. And I'm really looking forward to chatting with people I've met before and catching up with them and meeting new people. Every time I come to one of these, I meet new people and end up staying in touch with them. All right, well, this is a first for me, Steve. I've never been in a Gladiator, and I don't think I've ever been wheeling when I've been the passenger. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for letting me tag along with you, man. There's a small group of us, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 rigs that will be heading up to Cerro Gordo, ghost town, which is directly across the Owens Valley here. So probably about a 45-minute to an hour drive. Steven, my buddy here, Air Down Overland, check out his Instagram page. Has not been up there, right? You've never been there?
Never been.
But you follow the channel?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And so it sounds like the hotel may be...
Yeah, I think it's dried in and stuff. Now,
right on. So. Well, hopefully we can get up there and check it out. Well, I know we'll get up there, but hopefully we get up there, we can check out the hotel and maybe meet Brent. He's a nice guy, so hopefully he's up there.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
How do you feel about this trip so far, buddy? It's your first
awesome.
Overlanding for Warriors event. You're having a good time?
Yeah, Daniel and Trish are amazing folks, and man, they're just awesome to put this event together, and everybody here is just so nice, and it's like extended family feel to it.
Does anybody know how many rigs we have?
I think it was 7.
I
Nice.
think we're at 8 now.
Yeah.
All right, we are just at the bottom of Cerro Gordo Road. Super excited to get up there. I've been up there a number of times and it is super cool. This is the first time off-roading this, is it? Is it? Right on. You guys just got this. That's awesome. What's the next mod gonna be? Uh-huh.
Put a winch on there so we have some recovery.
Right on.
And rock sliders.
Okay. Beautiful.
Rock sliders also, so I have a step to get up into.
Yeah, yeah. Right on. It's a nice looking Jeep. Yeah, buddy. Do you got gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure?
I do.
Okay.
Full tank.
Yeah, okay.
We got a spare tire too.
Yeah, okay. All right. We are going to be going, it's about 7-8 miles up that road and into those mountains back there. Something.
I'm
No?
a passenger princess.
What does that mean you're going to be doing on
That
this?
means I get to fly the drone, I can take some video, I get to do all the stuff I really don't like to do when I'm driving on shelf roads.
Right on, right on. Have you been up here?
I've never been
to
up
Cerro
here.
Gordo? Oh,
No,
I'm so
never
glad
been
you're
up
going to
here.
get a chance to see it, man.
Yeah, this
It's
is gonna be
awesome.
fun.
This is where my soul lies. Right in the open range, so free, the wind and the wild, they carry me. With a banjo's tune and a cowboy's heart, the trail's my home, it sets me apart.
There's something about this place.
The fire burns low as the night sets in. Stars above where dreams begin. Coyotes
High above the Owens Valley,
underneath
tucked into the Inyo Mountains.
Right in the open range, so free, the wind and the wild, they carry me. With a banjo's tune and a cowboy's heart, the trail's my home.
Cerro Gordo used to be the richest silver mining town in California. Now it's dust, broken wood, and wind, but it's being revived with the history intact. A few years ago, a guy named Brent Underwood bought the town. He's been up here full-time since 2020, keeping the history alive and documenting it as well. If you want to see what it's all about, check out his YouTube channel, Ghost Town Living. A couple of years ago, he started rebuilding the American Hotel after it burned down in a fire. You walk these old dirt paths, look out over the Sierra and the valley below, and it just kind of sticks with you. Feels like the past is still hanging around, and maybe that's the point.
It sets me apart.
Steven's first time there. What'd you think, man?
Oh, dude, this is amazing. And the best part was we got to meet Brent, the caretaker of that property / owner. And man, what a great guy that guy was. And,
Yeah, that was super cool.
got a little tour of the area, and man, it was so great to be up there.
I'm glad you got it up there, buddy. That's so cool. You probably see us bouncing around. It's because we took the backside from Cerro Gordo, the trail that leads from the backside down to Saline Valley in Death Valley. So it's a really pretty scenic route getting down there. Tons of trees. We're starting to see some Joshua trees here on either side of it. And then we'll drop down into the valley, and there's one of the largest Joshua tree forests that we'll be driving through. So that'll be pretty cool. But we're getting our way down slowly but surely, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And yeah, we'll check in with you guys.
Dropping out the back of Cerro Gordo puts you on a different kind of trail. You lose elevation fast and the terrain eventually opens up. Less mine history, more high desert. We pass through Lee Flat on the way down, technically the western boundary of Death Valley. It's remote, quiet, and scattered with Joshua trees. It's always awesome when Jeff and Noel are leading the group. They've got deep knowledge of these areas, history, terrain, little details you'd never catch on your own. And the way Jeff shares it over the radio just makes the whole trip that much better. We had a dusty ride back to the main road and made it to camp by early afternoon. Plenty of time to put the drone up and take in the scale of where we were. Wide open space, and the Sierras towering behind us. Next morning, coffee, breakfast, and the Alabama hills with the one and only Trail Newbie. Hey, if you're into this kind of content, a like or subscribe goes a long way. It's totally free and helps more people find this channel. I really appreciate you checking this out. We linked up with a group of maybe a dozen rigs for a day trip through Alabama hills. Drove in on Movie Road, which is the main corridor through the area.
Yo, back with Steve again, the Steve and Matt Show. What's up? Hey, this is Saturday now, and there are about 14 or 15 of us heading right into the Alabama hills, which is about 5 or 10 minutes from where we camp. It sits right there, so not windy. So, Steve, you've never been here.
Yep.
So, pretty cool that you're able to see this. It looks like a freaking different planet.
Led by Trail Newbie, Jeff and Noel.
Here this happened. We're going to go to the top of a hill where you get a pretty good vista of the whole place. And then maybe on our way back down, we'll hit some of the touristy kind of spots, arches and whatnot.
Eventually we made our way to a peak. Name's not important, but from the top you get a full view. Sierra Nevada, Owens Valley, and the Inyo Mountains. We didn't have much time to explore the area. We needed to get back to camp for the main event.
But we wanted to make sure we had enough people here to hear Mary's story. Mary is a Gold Star mother. There's a lot of men and women out there, as you heard last year, that benefit from this program. And Wounded Warrior Project is very appreciative of what we do together. I might organize it, but every one of you out there who helped raise the over $30,000.
You know, I like this man's name because his name is Daniel, and my son's name is Daniel. In 2006, I received a phone call from the DOD, and they said, your youngest son, a 22-year-old sergeant, a helicopter electrician, was injured while on duty at Camp Taji in Iraq. 2006. Seems like a long time ago. But you know, I was on standby for Landstuhl, Germany, and I remembered thinking, I know what that means.
So sat through a really profound speech from a speaker, mother of one of our soldiers who was injured and tragically succumbed to his injuries. And she talked about her story of taking care of her son and getting him the medical care that he needed, and how much of an impact Wounded Warriors was for her family. And I looked around at the, I don't know, 120, 150 people sitting there, and we were all quiet and reflective, and it was pretty profound. And to Daniel and Tish, man, what you guys have put together here is amazing. I mean, I look around at everybody I've met here. Yeah, we're all into the 4x4 and overlanding and camping, but I think what strikes me is what more than that is that everybody here to connect and develop friendships and support the cause that you have galvanized so many people for. So really impressive on that. Probably wondering what this is all about. This not my normal look at all. Daniel got a band, a country western band, to come up and play for this event, so which is freaking cool. It said come in your western attire. I didn't have western attire. I had a hat. I think I wore to a country summer event once, but other than that, I look absolutely ridiculous. Whatever, who cares? Let's go have a good time. Looking forward to sharing the event with you all watching this. If you want to show your support to our Wounded Warriors and those that fought for our ability to do this, make sure to follow and try to come out to this. I'd love to meet each and every one of you, and I hope to do that either on the trail or at this event next year. So thanks again for stopping by. Good night.
First time I've ever been on a stage with a band. But I'm not singing tonight. Tonight we got Country Vision that came all the way up from the valley, right?
Yep, we did.
They came all the way up from the valley. When they heard what the event was all about, they were more than gracious to take the drive up here. So without further ado, everybody, Country Vision.
It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have a drink. The way you look